Hello, my name's Rhea if you haven't met me before. This video I'm going to talk about 5 things that I'm grateful for this year. You know, it's Christmas time, it's time when you spend time with family and friends, we've got all the presents everywhere, the trees, but it's also a time of reflection and thinking about your family and thinking maybe in the new year coming up and changes to make. So I've just sort of sat down quietly with a nice cup of tea in my Christmas mug, and I've thought about a few of the things that I'm grateful for. So if you're interested, please stick around and watch the video. A bit of a disclaimer. Of course, family and friends, are sort of really, really important. I couldn't actually keep the list to 5, but there are certain things that in particular sort of has made me reflect and think about, this year, and that's what I want to talk about. And the first one is my health, because without your health, you're absolutely nothing, are you? You can't live, you can't function, you can't enjoy life without your health. And those of you that watch regularly, and my friends, anyone who's watching, know that in September, which was my birthday, I was 60 at the end of September, I had an operation because I had an indeterminate lump in my neck. And as you can see, it's healing really, really nicely. I thought before I went on holiday, I said to my partner, oh, I'm going to be stuck with this forever. Not that it matters, because I'm all well. The lump wasn't cancerous. It's all good. It was benign. So I've been discharged, all good. There's no chance, or it's not necessarily going to return. So I'm in really good health. So does it matter a few scars? It doesn't at all. But I really noticed that after my holiday, there's been a vast improvement. So maybe a little bit of relaxation and sunshine and just time, I guess, helps. So the only thing that I'm left with is the bottom of my ear is numb, which is not a big deal in the scheme of things. It could have been that part of my face was left numb, but no, it's all okay. So I'm really, really pleased. But it has made me think, because generally I'm really healthy. It's rare that I go to the doctors. So to have something like that was just, oh, it could go the other way, couldn't it? And it just does make you stop in your tracks and think, and I'm going to really, really appreciate my health and make the most of it and do everything I can to stay in good health. So drinking my water, getting my steps in, doing some light exercise and stretching every day. So yeah, health. If you've got good health, it's really important to be grateful for it. I know as we get older, things change, but at the moment, number one is health. And the second one, I mean, I could say all my family members, I've got 4 grown-up sons, their partners, my friends, but I'm going to just encompass all that and say my mum. I'm 60, my mum is 86, and I am so, so lucky to have her. I've been thinking, I think about her all the time and I see her a lot. But when I went on holiday, I hope she won't mind me saying, when I went on holiday, she had a little bit of a strange thing happen. So I was off on a cruise, and I was all excited about it because it was, a Caribbean cruise, quite a big deal for me and my partner. We booked it over a year ago to celebrate. We were both 60 this year, so we booked this cruise, and I've probably been going on about it. Oh, a cruise coming, oh, a cruise. And the night that I actually got onto the cruise, so it would have been about 10 o'clock there, about 6 o'clock at home, my mum was having a little nap, and she woke up. She said the door slammed and she woke up, and she said, I was standing there all excited, and she was like, what are you doing? You're meant to be on the cruise. And then she said, so I sort of faded away, which terrified her. And in her mind, she thought something was either had happened to me or was going to happen to me, or that maybe her time had come. And she was, absolutely terrified. I didn't know any of this until I got home. But, I do know that, and of course she knows that she's not going to be here forever. I keep saying to her, like, make it to it. There's so many people who live to 100 now. And, she is on the whole quite healthy. There's a good chance that she will. I hope she does. Like, she means so much to me. I'm an only child, it's always been my mum. She's done everything for me. She's looked after me, as an adult as well, and she still looks after me. Oh, I shouldn't have said mum second because now I'll get a bit tearful and won't be able to do the rest. Hold on, breathe. So I know that there's many people whose mums and dads are not, with them. But it is a time at this time of year that you can think back to the happy memories and, all the sort of joy and fun and love that they've given us. So, yeah. So, cheers to my mum, who I'm so lucky to still have. Anyway, let's get on to something more frivolous. YouTube. YouTube has made such a big difference to me this year. From starting the channel, and I think it was about February, like I watch YouTube anyway. I've been watching it before. You can watch everything on YouTube, can't you? From how to do things, clothing, the Spanish. I'm learning a bit of Spanish, so I sometimes watch Spanish lessons, dancing, exercise, you name it. It's on YouTube. And I don't think I could do without it. Not only this channel, so yourselves, people who watch, my subscribers, which has just grown to 1,500. Yay! So pleased with that. The friends I've made, the YouTubers that watch my channel and support me, and those that I collaborate with, who, although I've never met them, see them on YouTube and we message all the time, which is lovely. It's such a big part of my life. It's also, still pushing me out of my comfort zone because I really do need to learn how to sort of edit more, add music. I'm a bit confused about that. I'm going to try and do some shorts. So yeah, it's a massive thing and it's fun. And, if you're watching this, you're someone who enjoys watching YouTube, and I am so grateful for it. It's brilliant. What else have I got on my list? Oh, yeah, my teacher's pension. I'm retired. I retired 2 years ago at 58. And I couldn't have done it without a teacher's pension. So if there's anyone young watching this, start your pension as soon as you can. You think, oh, I've got all my life, it'll be ages. But if you start early and just put a little bit away, before you know it, you're nearing retirement age. And I couldn't have retired without my teacher's pension. I did have to make some changes. I sold my house and downsized in order to sort of free up some money to supplement my pension until I get the state pension. But it's working out okay. I'm quite good at budgeting, but I've still got enough to go on holidays. I still run a car, so yeah. Without my teacher's pension, I'd still be working, wouldn't I? And I was absolutely worn out at the end. I was just so mentally and physically worn out. So yay for teacher's pension, or any pensions. Last one. I mean, it's silly because it's not really the last one, but I wanted to keep this to 5. I like my 5 best of or whatever. Number 5 is where I live. I live in Shropshire in the Midlands. We're on the Welsh border. We live in a small market town. I absolutely love that. I can walk into town, which I do regularly to get my steps in. There isn't much in the town, few cafes, few shops, but people are friendly. It's really nice. The nicest thing is that we're not far from the seaside. We're about an hour's drive from the seaside and we go there a lot. There's winter, summer, whatever. There's nothing like walking along the seafront, gets the cobwebs out of your head. It just feels so good. But we can also go into Wales. We're not that far from Llangollen. There's some beautiful walks there, nice shops and cafes, you know, so I just feel so lucky at where we live. It's safe. You know, you see everything that's going on TV and the war zones and the riots and you know, all over the world. It's just really hard, isn't it? And I know Britain is not brilliant, but I feel, you know, quite safe here. And the particular place that we live is just lovely. And I'm really grateful for it. And I think, I don't know about you, I'm filming this just before Christmas. It's Saturday before Christmas. We've got the tree up now. I've got presents everywhere, kind of all ready. Still got some food to get. Um, but I'm starting to feel a bit more Christmassy. But of course, I'll put this video out after Christmas. I'll schedule it for after Christmas. So I hope those of you that celebrate Christmas have had a really lovely time and have managed to see your friends and your family, and that you're looking forward to New Year. It's weird those days between Christmas and New Year, isn't it? You always feel like, oh, what's going on? What day is it? You know, lots of eating the leftovers and mince pies. So yeah, quite at that stage yet. But I hope you've enjoyed my little 5 things to be grateful for. You know, of course, I'm grateful to my 4 adult sons. I'm grateful to my friends. I'm grateful to my partner, the home that I live in. Lots and lots of other things as well. But I just wanted to pick those out. And I hope you get a chance to think about things that you've enjoyed this year or things that you're grateful for. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I hope you've had a Merry Christmas. Happy festive season and Happy New Year. That's fast coming up, isn't it? Take care.